Welcome back to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Menti. We continue our conversation now with Democratic North Jersey Congressman from his district office in West New York, Congressman Albio series. You're Cuban American. You were not happy with some of the actions President Obama took when it came to Cuba. When Donald Trump came in, part of the campaign was he was going to roll back some of those actions. He campaigned in Florida on that. And unless I missed something, he really hasn't done anything, has he?
Basically just window dressing. You know, my concern has always been the abuse of human rights in Cuba. And that was my concern when the Obama administration cut the deal with Cuba. We really did not extract enough to stop the human rights abuses in Cuba. Currently, they're starting to put people in jail more and more often, because people in Cuba are starting to speak up. And they are taking people, putting them in jail again. And I want this president, if he really wants to do something, to speak up about the human rights abuses and the people that were put in jail and the people that have been killed under this group. Because this is a transition period. And if they want something from this country, we should extract something to save the lives of those people in Cuba.
Would you like to stop the tourism to Cuba right now until they change some of their policies on human rights?
I would like to use it as a wedge to have them stop the abuses on human rights.
You'd think you could get Trump's ear on that. You'd think that would be something that he would want to do.
You would think also that he would want to put more pressure on the government of Cuba by cutting some of the other things that are involved also.
Yeah, he seems to do some things for states that voted for him. Does he also do some things with the tax cut, with the Gateway Project, with the tariffs that hurt New Jersey and New York and states that don't vote for him?
Absolutely. You know, I have to put in a plug-in for Mickey Sherrill, who calls this economic sabotage on New Jersey, New York, and the blue states. And she's right on the money. The tax bill we get killed on. The Gateway Tunnel, we had to fight tooth and nails to get the money for it. I don't see him doing anything for the blue states that did not support him.
And yet you're in the New Jersey Congressional delegation. You've got 5 Republican members. They're coming into their midterms. They must ask for a crumb from the White House, because it seems like many of his policies they have to vote against just to have a chance.
Well, I think they're very concerned, those 5 members, and a couple of them are not coming back.
Right, Frelinghuysen and Lo-Biondo.
And those were 2 fairly moderate, in some cases, members. But they understood the importance of the Gateway Tunnel. They understood that the tax bill was going to hurt New Jersey. I mean, wait till next year till this tax bill really takes an effect. I'm concerned about the real estate market. What is it going to do? Is the real estate market going to plummet because people cannot write off their taxes up to $10,000?
I think it's already happening. We just had an interview the other day about a housing crisis in New Jersey. I didn't even know we had a housing crisis. One state question, because you were, of course, Speaker of the Assembly, and I'm sure you know Phil Murphy.
Sure.
How do you think he's doing?
I think he's doing great. I mean, it's the beginning. Let's give the man an opportunity to do the things that he wants to do.
You think he's getting that opportunity?
Well, he's certainly talking about all the opportunities he wants.
But can he do it without the Senate president?
Well, usually they come to an understanding. I've been there. You know, there's a lot of bickering back and forth sometimes, but at the end of the day, they realize they're both Democrats and they work for the people of the state of New Jersey.
So if you were to give them counsel and they would take it, you would say, put this stuff aside and start dealing together?
I'm sure they'll start dealing with it soon. I mean, he's only been in office a couple of months.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, many of the things that he said he wanted to do seem to be, they're getting blocked. Yeah. And they're getting blocked very publicly. And so how does that just go away?
You have to remember, the governor of New Jersey is one of the most powerful governors in the country. Let's not forget that. And he is able to talk and deal with the House and with the Senate in many ways.
He seems to have, a lot of people have written about, he seems to have some aspirations higher than the governor's office. Do you see him on the national stage?
Oh, he's never expressed that to me, so I don't know. But they always say that about New Jersey governors.
That's true.
Going back to Florio.
Going back to Christie.
Christie.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
I really
I'll see you
appreciate you
again.
spending the time. Congressman Albio series, and we are right now in his district office in West New York. Jersey Matters continues right after this.